This car is 6 years old, 72,000 miles, tons of family road trips, tons of driving around town. So what does Tesla's battery health test indicate after we run it for about 12 hours? I know it's not a new test. It used to be hidden in service mode, but now it's on the general UI, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Tesla's battery health test. Looks like I've been doing a good job of wearing the battery down just a bit over the last day or two. I'm almost too far from known charging locations. Yeah, well, there's one right there, though. Just look out your window. You've got one right there. So like many of you, I've had the question of exactly how our battery is doing. Of course, you could do it in service mode and you could do the whole test in there. But now that it's out here in the open where everyone else can see it and it's kind of more user-based, very interesting, by the way, that it says your battery is healthy, even though I haven't run the battery test yet. Anyway, it does say that it could take up to 11 hours, if you see that right there. And I believe it says somewhere in there that you want to, have the battery down to about 20% or so. And so we are at 9% state of charge up here, or for those that like miles, we're at 18 miles. The reason why you want to get it down to 20% or less, and I actually recommend maybe even 10 or 5% or less, is because it's going to use your HVAC system to wear it down to 0, and you really don't want to tax that too long. So I'm going to go for a short drive and get this down to even less. We're at 9%. I'm hoping to get it down to maybe 5%. Real quick, I'm going to tap this button so we could see what we need here. Looks like here is the checklist before you begin. Vehicles in park, of course, battery level 20% or less, that's what I just mentioned. Vehicle is connected to the internet. No software updates are scheduled, which I don't see. No battery or thermal alerts are active. I don't see that either. It's got a little green dot there, so that's good as well. And vehicle is connected to AC charging. We will do that after we wear some more battery down. And AC charging equipment can provide at least 5 kilowatts of power, which it can. So let me go ahead and do this drive and burn off a little more. Okay, so a couple of things about the test. As I understand it, it basically is going to wear the battery down to 0 and then charge it all the way back up to 100%. And from that, it's going to decide exactly what percentage the degradation is, how healthy the state of the battery is. And so we're going to see what that plays out as. What am I hoping to see? I'm hoping to see the number start with an 8. I think that might be wishful thinking, because as I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how I've treated this car, how it's been charged, how it's been treated, all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you that after the test. But that's my hope. I'm hoping to get an 8 as the first number, and we'll go from there. Now, this is the 2019 SR Plus Model 3. I will be doing a similar test on our 2022 Model Y Performance, and we'll do that as well. So the other thing is the stats on this car. Let's see here. We go under software. I will show this to you as well. We're at currently 71,992 miles. One thing to note, you can only do this test once every 6 months. So let's say you are getting ready to sell your car. You may want to hold off on doing this test to do it right before selling it, because it's a good peace of mind. It's a good selling feature saying, hey, we just did the battery test on this car and your battery has got, X amount of percentage left and the health is looking good. And, it puts the buyer's mind at ease. So just keep that in mind, that you can only do this once every 6 months. Another thing to note, that because this test does put your battery to 100% at the end of the test, don't leave it there too long. I'm actually a little concerned because I think my test is going to end somewhere overnight, and I really didn't want to leave it that long at 100%, but I think in this case, a couple hours isn't going to matter. So just make sure that once you finish the test and you get it at 100%, try to burn off 5% or so as soon as you can. Yes, that even includes LFP batteries. You don't want to leave any battery of any kind sitting too long at 100%. All right, doing the last bit of burning off some juice. I think by the time I get home, I'm going to be about 3 or 2%, which I think is ideal. You just want to burn off as much as you can. Obviously, if you can't do that, the bare minimum is 20% according to the test itself. but we're looking at 4% right now, and by the time I actually get home, I'm going to go up this small hill. That should burn a little bit more, then go back down the hill, try not to regen too much, and then once I get home, I will give you an update as to what percentage we're at, but I'm anticipating 2 or 3%. Hey, so you might be wondering how exactly I'm burning off battery. Well, beyond just driving, hey, there's a brand new Y right there. Check that out. That's very cool. Nice color too. So beyond just driving, I'm kind of seesawing, you know, throttle, slowing down, throttle, seesawing. Also got the heated seats on, and I have the heater going. It's luckily cold. It's 62 degrees. Well, cold in my eyes. So just some of the tips if you want to figure out how to burn a little bit more battery, just a lot of the seesawing, and, you know, I kind of look like a weirdo out here, but that's all right. You know, I'm sure people look at us these days, oh, it's just another Tesla driver. What a weirdo. All right, rolling into my garage, and the safety of my Tesla charger is right there. So, and look at that. I did better than expected. 1% state of charge rolling into the garage. I think that's going to be good for this test because it does not have to spend too much time burning off battery because there's only 1% left. In fact, there it is. Vehicle consumes battery power while idle. Charge now to ensure vehicle will start and avoid potential battery damage. We recommend charging now. Well, I'm gonna wait an hour because I want to start around 6 o'clock, so that way it gives it 12 hours, which is beyond the 11 hours. And so let's say it does go 11 hours, that leaves it at 100% less time, because I'm planning on taking this car to breakfast. So hopefully that will work. Real quick, I do want to show you the mileage on it. So we just passed, during this drive, I forgot to check, we passed 72,000 miles. So there it is, 72,003 miles. And so that's that. It's a 2019 Model 3 SR Plus, as stated right there. Woo! And all right, next up is the test. All right, let's get this thing plugged in. It's about 6 o'clock or thereabouts. I've heard that the Tesla charger is preferred, either this one or the mobile charger, mainly because other chargers don't stay running after the car turns it off. Hit me up on the comments down below. Tell me if you've had any issues or are using another charger and it works just fine. I don't actually know, because I have a Tesla charger and I have 2 Tesla mobile chargers, so that's what I'm using. I mean, I do have a Clipper Creek over there in boxes, but anyway, let's get this charging thing going. So a couple of the stats. 6:03 p.m. at 67 degrees. We are at 1% state of charge, 2 miles of battery, 240 rated range. So what is my hope? What is the charge percentage or battery degradation number that I'm hoping to see? Well, I'm hoping to have an 8 starting it. So somewhere in the 80s. I won't be surprised if it starts with a 7 though. All right, so let's go to service. Swipe here. Battery health is here on the bottom right corner. Go ahead, tap that. We've seen this already in the video. It says it's healthy, but now we're gonna find out for sure. By the way, I left the window open. Woo, window is open, just in case. And we're gonna go ahead and hit the battery health test. AC charging equipment. All these are now green, and it looks like we can start the test. Here it says up to 10 hours. I wonder if it is reading my current battery level and cutting off an hour, because earlier it said 11. All right, here we go. Starting the test. Ooh, there's the official screen. So 10 hours is the estimate, which puts us at 4 a.m. Yeah, that puts us at 4 a.m. We're around 6 o'clock p.m. So that's good. The car will not sit too long at 100% state of charge. So climate control systems are temporarily disabled. Do not leave occupants unattended. Ensure charger remains connected and avoid interacting with the vehicle or the Tesla app. Okay, I will do all those things and we'll see where we are in 10 hours. We're at the 1 hour mark, and I just wanted to, I don't want to interact with the car just like the message said, but just wanted to show you that we're still not charging. It's still blue. Not hearing too many noises, but I think it's still, you know, trying to get to the bottom part of the pack. Let's listen. I hear a faint, like high-pitched whine, but that's about it. No major fans going on, nothing like that. Got a notification on my phone that the battery health test finished at 6:05 a.m. I'll throw that up on the screen. Let's confirm that by, yep, we've got a little blue light there on the Tesla wall connector, and we've got no activity here on the Death Star. And so let's go inside and take a look at what our battery health test reveals on this 2019 Tesla Model 3 SR Plus, 72,000 miles. In fact, we switched it over, or we flipped it over to 72,000 while we were burning off battery. My estimate, my guess, my hope is 83%. I don't know why I feel that number. Let's take a look. All right, inside the car, this is actually perfect. 81%. I'm pretty close. I don't know why I'm excited about that. That's 19% loss. So there you go. Last tested on 4/19/2025. Your battery energy retention is within the expected range based on its age and mileage. So there you go. 81% is the final result. We are now at 100% state of charge at about 6:28 a.m. Again, I got the notification that said 6:05. I started it at about 6:05 p.m. yesterday. So about 12 hours to do this test if you're planning on doing this. And you can't really bother the car. I did make an accident and I did open the door. I had to get something out of the car. And I noticed that it said the battery was, what was it? Resting. That was the term it used right here. It had a message. Battery is resting, and it was at 0%. So I think it hangs out for a while at 0% state of charge. So if you come out to your car and you hear no activity, no charging, no nothing, don't worry, it's just doing its thing. So there you go, 12 hours of testing. That is the Tesla battery health test on this 2019. It's kind of like this, but not as fast, I guess. But I don't think we could get a giant one of these and kind of squish down on the battery and find out. So it did its 12-hour thing. What do you think? Let's mix it up down in the comment section. And as always, we could not do this channel without you. Over 15,000 people have subscribed to the channel, so thank you to each and every one of you. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that like button on this particular video, as well as subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me and takes just seconds out of your day. I'll see you next time.